Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, with a brand new episode of my Road to 100 Goals where I try to get Loic Remy to 100 goals and try to get to Division 1 in the same process. And as you saw, we bought the upgraded Joe Hart as the lower rated one wasn't really cutting it for me personally. But yeah, I may as well talk about the team slightly. Well, his team to begin with, very good side. Fullbacks debatable. Strikers, Mario Götze not really caused me too much trouble. However, it is quite threatening, to be honest. But he did bring Hazard on as striker in the second half. Apart from running behind the striker, he didn't do much. But talk about the team slightly. Mata, pretty good. He's quite decent. Him being left-footed, shooting-wise, can be a bit of an issue. And sorry, I don't know. I've got something in my throat today, so if I sound a bit iffy, that's the reason. But Mata crosses it into Matic. Matic is doing really well. You got Fernandinho, who provides the legs, can defend, and come from deep and run with the ball. But even so, Matic tends to score a decent amount of goals. You got Schürrle, who tends to be good at penalties, free kicks, and might score the odd goal here or there. Maybe not what I want, the amount he scores, but he scores enough. But we did win the title there. We needed that victory to win the title, so we got 7 wins out of 8. Pretty good record in Div 3, in my opinion. But also, we got Kevin Morales, right wing. Very, very good right wing. I believe he's got 11 goals in 10 games. Then we got the defence of Vertonghen, who lacks something at times. We've got Moreno, good. Coleman, who I plan to upgrade next episode. Koscielny, very good. And Begovic is looking to be a very solid keeper as well. Hasn't really done anything wrong. But yeah, if I have to take a pause or two, it's because, yeah, throat. And, wow, hold on. I actually didn't notice something here. This guy had a guest. I quickly saw in the top right corner that he had a guest. That is quite interesting how you miss out on stuff. And yeah, it makes sense because I got 2 players running at me. So it's amazing the things you don't notice in a game, and tactically that's quite poor on my behalf. But Cabaye on the ball into Lacazette, and yeah, even then you wouldn't think it was 2 people. I guess one was contain heavy in the game, I'm assuming, but it makes sense how I struggled to score, because what ends up happening is if you got 2 people, it tends to be very hard to attack. But it can be easier to defend if you're both compact and all of that. But as you see, one's insistent on containing a lot and the other is just running. But again, I do a nice skill move. He shoots and puts it into the corner to make it 2-0. First game in Division 2, and I'm hoping to get promotion. Now, I want to talk about the the episode where Loic Remy scores 100 goals, because currently confirmed I'm going to show all 100 goals in the episode. I'm not even sure if it is 100 goals, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it is, because that's what it says in game kind of thing. Loic Remy tries to thunderbolt but misses. But currently it's sort of a dramatic episode 100. Well, I call it episode 100. It's goal 100. But you guys know what I mean. It's a case of I want to do something big. So in a way, I'm happy this here is actually Loic Remy's only goal, because it gives me more time to... It gives me another episode to plan it and set it up, as I also need to add other content in while I'm working on this video. So for instance, I might end up adding more zombie videos or something in advance, because Advanced Warfare is going to the end of that. Really good series. Highly advise you watch it. But yeah, Mkhitaryan on the ball. So yeah, that's all my plan. I'm going to do 2 big episodes of this series. However, I'm wanting to continue it a little bit longer, then work on a new account, new player, all of that kind of stuff, as that would be really good for you guys, because this series does get views. You guys, I know, because it gets views, will like it. So I've got to think of a new player to do one that I believe I can create squads around. But to be fair, I haven't really created as many squads as I usually would in this series. It's just because what ends up happening is I sort of have a road to glory with my BPL and create another squad on the side. However, I have made less squads this series, and I believe I've actually done better with Remy than I did with a Barbo last season, which is quite odd because I've done worse in divisions. But oh well, I know it's taken less episodes, but I've done a lot of 4 game episodes. But this guy had a pretty good BPL team, like very good actually, like everything came off in ability. And the title of this video is actually going to be custom set piece, and that's when you know your team is so good that luck just goes in your favour, unfortunately. And it didn't go against mine, but he spent money on coins, I guess. And yeah, it's the way it goes, so fair enough to him. But we got Coleman on the ball into Morales, first time fake shot, really effective tactic. I don't see enough people use it actually, and it's not a particularly hard skill move, but again, I'm being clever with Morales, and not so clever, but he does like suicidal thing. But even when he does this, like his team is that good that he can still recover from it. But Morales scores to make it 1 goal also, rather impressive. Really good finish actually. He's definitely my favourite right mid in this game. Might have to try out Willian a little bit more. Might try Brazilian hybrid or something. I don't know. But Mata on the ball, and he takes me out and actually gets a red card for it. However, before the game he was doing custom set pieces, so you can kind of guess how this finishes. But Schürrle on the ball, and if you guessed a loss, you would be wrong. But yeah, that is 2-1. Andre Schürrle scoring the goal. Rather good penalty. Like I said, if you're unsure, just go down the middle, because most times they won't go down the middle, which is strange, but it kind of worked. But Hazard on the ball, and he shoots. Good save by Begovic. Like, couldn't have done any better in that scenario, I do believe. However, he does a custom set piece, which I thought was removed from Ultimate Team, but apparently not. And in 500 odd games, this is the first person that's used it, and he scores from it. So it's slightly annoying, but it's fair enough. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video now. So if you haven't enjoyed it, make sure you smack that like button so it got slow. Do subscribe if you want to see more. 2 episodes time, it will be the big episode. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. It's been Woody Mike from out here. See ya, guys.